Hey guys, it's me, Justjeffins. I guess I'm supposed to do a 21 question survey by James Fisco about Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty much. Like, it's a profile kind of thing, so I'm going to go over some of the questions he asked. My name is Jeffrey Griffin. I've lived in Michigan. It's an alright place, I guess. It's nice only for the lake, in my opinion. I'll be 21 next Friday, so, I'm just going to say I'm 21 pretty much. I already told you where I was from Michigan. The only card shop I play at is Lang's in Muskegon. I mean, I don't go to Cobblestone enough to really, do anything there in Holland. So, Lang's Sports Cards in Muskegon, Michigan. That's where I guess where I go play with Yu-Gi-Oh! I only go like once every often. I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in middle school, I think I want to say. When I started playing, I pretty much had like a really small collection of just like probably 30 cards at most. It was more of collecting than really playing the game itself. There'd be this kid who would sell packs for like $2 to $3, just out of a box, because I guess his dad owned a card shop, so he would sell stuff. But he eventually got stopped because the principal came and found out and shit. So it was a really good deal because if you were a friend of his, he would like let you buy them for like $2 or $1 even sometimes, depending on the pack. But yeah, I started playing in middle school, started collecting the cards. It was back, original Yu-Gi-Oh! When it just first came out and everything. Actually, no one introduced me to Yu-Gi-Oh! To be honest with you, it's something I had a close friend, of course, but I personally discovered Yu-Gi-Oh! Myself and like really played into it. My first deck, um, my very first deck I ever had, I think it was the very first Kaiba one. I really liked Kaiba. Yugi was good too, but overall, I think the Pegasus starter deck was like my main one. Pardon me, because I like Toon Monsters. I liked Pegasus. He was my favorite. So eventually, pardon me again. It eventually turned out to be like Pegasus Kaiba combination, kind of switched between. When the cards came out, but I originally started with Kaiba's deck and kind of built from there. And I don't know, it was interesting, pretty much to say. First hollow I ever pulled out of a pack. Honestly, I can't say. I don't really remember. I mean, I bought in packs before I got in them, but I'm not really, honestly, I'm not sure. I've bought in so many in the past, but I don't really remember because, well, it was like 5, 7 years ago, to be honest with you, when I started playing, so I can't really tell you. I'm not a part of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Team. I'm not serious enough about this game to be like, oh, I'm gonna go out there and find a team. We're gonna go to regionals and competitions. I'm not hardcore into this game to want to find a team and build a deck that's actually, like the rest of them out there. I don't go serious enough with this game. Nope, no tournaments, no nothing. I don't do that shit. I don't care for that. I don't care about competitions. I don't care about competing for money or anything. It's not me. It's not what I do. If you do, congratulations. Go for it. Do it. Get some money. Do what you can. But that's not me. That's not what I do. Of course, I trade, sell. Well, trade, sell mostly. Buying, yeah, of course. I don't play for cards. I used to in the past, but I more sell overall because I don't care about, like a Sol Morning Ultimate Unlimited. That ran for 90. Well, I sold it for 60, and I was like, shit, that's money in your pocket. I didn't care about the card. I would make someone else happy to have that card. My very first duel was actually against James Fisco himself, I believe. It was either that or one of my brothers, I'm not sure. And it was with like a Pegasus Kaiba kind of like combination, but I had both separate decks just in case I wanted to do something else. It eventually moved to where I just used Harpy Ladies. Harpy Ladies turned out to be one of my favorites, so I just used them instead, and I just built a really good deck around it. My most favorite signature card, Harpy Lady. Obviously, I just explained that. I like Harpy Lady. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Mai's alright, but that's not the reason why I like Harpy Lady. I really like the set over just Harpy Lady itself, but with Harpy Lady herself, just a normal card with no effect. Obviously, she's still good, but I like to use Harpy Lady 1, 2, and 3 because they're really good, trio combination. My signature deck, Lord of the Storm, throw together, some Morg and Harpies and the Harpy's brother, but like, Swift Feed and all that stupid shit in there. I took that all out. I strictly made mine like strict Harpy Lady. Favorite Stationer format? Definitely, I'd say, again, Harpy Lady. So I pretty much have Harpy Lady 1, 2 Cybers, 3 Queens, 2 Brothers. Now that they're synchros, you can throw in some Mist Valleys in there, kind of keep it all Winged Beast, Wind. So it's a lot of very cohesive, very all wind. So yeah, I would say that's overall my favorite, my only favorite. Well, I like Ancient Gears. I love their effects. So do an Ancient Gear deck, Gears. I love to play with Aqua Water Fish. So obviously they had a structure deck from them for that. And like, there's very few, but that's pretty much what I like to play with. Light Swarms. I really like Light Swarms, even though you have to mill, but just getting them out so fast, getting their effects put together, it's really interesting to me. Playstyle, more just I don't care about play. I mean, I'm not gonna like go crazy over a deck, be like, oh my god, this is so powerful, this is so crazy. No, I'm just gonna play. If I win, I get a little happy. If I lose, sometimes I'll get a little, grr. But overall, I don't care really. I don't spend that much money into this game to really care about really being the best. It's not something that's that I really want to do. Most memorable moment in Yu-Gi-Oh history. I don't have one because that's not something I look for when I play Yu-Gi-Oh. There's no memorable moment. There's nothing that's really like. I pretty much don't have one, which is alright. It doesn't bother me, so I'm not worried about it at all, to be honest with you. I play Yu-Gi-Oh because my friends want me to. If I really had it my way, I would, I just have one deck and I'd play with that. If not, I would just let my cards sit and collect dust because, the only reason why that's pretty much is because of friends. Otherwise, I wouldn't play Yu-Gi-Oh at all. Like I used to back, was with my brothers, but they stopped, and so I pretty much stopped at the same time. So yeah, the only reason why I play is because of friends. Other than that, I wouldn't play at all. I don't really care about Yu-Gi-Oh that much anymore. Describe myself with one word in terms of a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I know some people who can probably figure this out, but I'd have to think about that. Sometimes it might be like a sore loser. Sometimes I'm a sore loser about it, but at times I could be cocky. Sometimes I could just be carefree. Like I don't care. I don't care if your deck's amazing. I don't care if you win. I don't care if everything is cool in there. I don't care about careless. There we go, careless. Careless. I don't know. I would just say careless because I'm gonna sit there and duel and you're gonna go crazy over your deck. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. You're like, what does it matter? I don't care. Are you gonna duel or what? Advice I have to pass to the younger generation: the future of this great card game and to your fellow Yu-Gi-Oh players. If you like it, play. If you don't, quit. I personally don't give a shit whether you play this game or not, but if you're going to, get good at it, actually go to tournaments and do something. Don't just build your library. Don't just rely on one. Build your library, get a combination, throw combinations together. As for getting hollows and rares, gold rares, that's up to you. If you really want to spend the money to do that. But to me, all the shiny shit doesn't matter. If your deck's cohesive and it works and it kicks ass, and all your cards in there are just common, just regular rarity, then by all means go ahead. Obviously, not all cards are going to come that way. Some are going to be shiny and gold letter, first edition, so on and so forth. But it's not, the rarity card has a value, true, and it can tell how rare it is, but eventually they're going to reprint it, so it's not going to be worth shit. So it's more about the deck than how much the cards are worth, to be honest with you. So I don't know, I guess that's all I really have to say. So This is Just Jeffins, and I'll be peacing out. See ya.